Welcome to the Magnolia Minute. I'm Corey Poole, and today I have with me Dr. Susan Dollar, Chairperson of the Interpretive Committee for the APHN. How you doing?
Hello, Corey. It's good to be here. I'm doing great.
Good to have you. Well, so if you're not savvy on your acronyms, APHN, Association for the Preservation of Historic Natchitoches.
Yes.
I joined last year.
Oh, good.
I put it off for far too long.
Yes,
so finally...
I did too, I must confess.
Well, you're here to tell us about a membership luncheon.
Yes, this Saturday, February 9th, we'll be having a luncheon, and it's mainly a reach out for new members and to celebrate with our membership. The luncheon itself will be at Mariners, but it just gives us all a chance to get together, and this year we're very excited about the speaker we have.
Yeah, now who is the speaker?
Well, the speaker is the author of this book, and her name is Patricia Becker. The book itself is called Cane River, Bohemia, Cami Henry and her circle at Melrose Plantation. I read it over Christmas, and I really enjoyed it, but I sure like local history, and it's just added depth to the story that I'd heard before. The book itself focuses on the years of the 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Okay.
And so that's a part of Melrose history we have not really studied, and she used our archives, the Cami G. Henry Research Room, used the Henry collection, what Cami Henry put together herself, and it's an archive, it's a treasure trove of letters and personal relationships that she had over time.
That's pretty awesome. So if people were to come to the luncheon, they would learn a little bit about history of Natchitoches.
Yes, and even more about Cami Henry and her circle of friends.
And then about the APHN itself.
Yes.
So speaking of APHN, what are some of the benefits of membership?
Well, first of all, I think the foremost benefit of any donation to APHN is that the money goes toward helping our efforts to preserve and protect historic properties in Natchitoches Parish.
Yes.
And because of previous memberships, we've been able to take care of artifacts or arrange to have certain artifacts donated or on long-term loan. Several years ago, the new Smithsonian Museum of African American History and Culture approached APHN because we had two items that they were unable to locate another one of in the United States. And one of them was a plantation bell. And so I'm real glad we had outreach with that and got Natchitoches' story beyond Natchitoches. Once again, we like that. But old houses, as anyone knows who's lived in one, require constant upkeep. And Melrose is not the only property we watch over. We also have the LeMay House and other properties. But just with Melrose, it might be a limb's coming down, or a tree has fallen, or the roof needs work. And that's what memberships really support. Now, for a regular membership, you would also get a 10% museum shop discount at, I said museum, but the Melrose gift shop. You would also get email updates on events that are coming up, and we've tried to be more eventful in the last 10 years. We're trying to be creative here. But you would get a free tour at Melrose, and we would encourage every member to bring friends because it's a story that needs to go far beyond Louisiana. You would help also with educational programs at Melrose. I see that we have maybe over 1,000 individuals that come through every year. And I myself have spoken to a group of college students who came in from Dallas. And they probably had about 50 to 75 in that group. And so we're able to interpret, that's what I help with. We look at the stories of each site and try to find ways, cost-effective ways, that we can tell the story in a creative way to the people.
Yeah. So to become a member means you really have a passion for the history of the town.
I think so. And we even have members that have donated beyond just the membership rate. The membership rate, I've got to check here just to make sure I'm accurate. We have a number of levels. So if you'd like to be a sustaining member, you would really be helping with preservation. But I just keep renewing my membership every year, and it is $15 a year for student members, $40 a year for individual members, and $60 a year for a family membership.
Yeah, so get the whole family involved.
Yes, yes.
All right. And so if anyone has questions about becoming a member or about attending the luncheon, who would they reach out to?
They need to reach out to Gail Howell very quickly. Today is Tuesday the 5th, and I'm sure she needs names or reserve tickets and a definite number by tomorrow if possible. Her number is local, area code 318-352-8055. I'm looking forward to it. Come meet those of us who have been in preservation. APHN has been here longer than I have. And I really appreciate all the efforts done over time. It was a grassroots organization from the beginning, and we still rely a lot on the people who have support for us and people from this area.
Awesome. Well, if you want to get involved, if you want to learn a little bit more about the organization and how you can help preserve Natchitoches history, contact the APHN. And as always, thanks for watching.